What's up, everybody? It's me, MTG Mondays. I'm here today to do a set review. Pretty much going to get through all of it today. If I don't have it all up today, it'll be up in 2 days, 2 days time. So we're going to start things off with white. I'm pretty excited for Return to Ravnica. The pre-release is this weekend, and I can't wait. So let's go ahead and get into this. First off, we have Angel Serenity. Whoops. My bad. First off, we have Angel Serenity. Very good card. I think this is going to be amazing in Limited, in Constructed, in EDH. I love this card. This card is awesome. Just the things it can do is just awesome, and plus it's a 5/6 body for 6 or whatever, or 7. I mean, that's good. That's really good. I like it. Anyways, Armor Guard. Okay. Just an okay card. If you have a lot of gates in your sealed or limited deck, then I think this card is going to be pretty good. Definitely one to pick up if you have a lot of those things. Next is Arrest. Good card. Pretty good for stopping things in limited. It's okay. It stops activated abilities, which is really nice for certain things. Avenging Arrow, just an okay combat trick. I mean, it doesn't have to deal damage to you, it just has to deal damage, so if it deals damage to a creature, if it deals damage to something else, Planeswalker, yeah, that's good. Azorius Arrestor and Azorius Justicar now, I am excited for. These cards, I think it'd be really good in Limited, more so the Arrestor than the Justicar, just because the Justicar's 4 for a 2/2, and they have to have two creatures to make it very good, which I don't think is going to be a problem in Return to Ravnica stuff because of all the tokens and crap. I think that's going to be very good if there's a lot of tokens. The way that it looks right now, it looks like the format's going to be pretty fast, with all the token creating things, all the populated abilities, and all the fast Rakdos Shred Freaks and stuff coming out. I think it's going to be a little fast. So those are very good if it's very fast for you. Especially Arrestor, 2 for a 2/1 that detains something, that's pretty darn good. Next is Bizarre Karovad. It's okay. It's not good. Very good. It does untap something. It does give it +2/+02, makes it a little bit beefier. That's alright. Concordia Pegasus, an okay sideboard card actually for Limited if there's a bunch of things like Eyes in the Sky, if they're using a bunch of those, a bunch of birds, little 1/1 flyers or something like that. That's an okay sideboard card, I think. If you need a beefy flyer that can withstand a 2/3 or a 2-something or a something flyer, then Concordia Pegasus is fine, and it's 2 for that, so that's fine. Ethereal Armor, it's alright. There'll be other cards down here that you can play with it. I think there's going to be very few archetypes for white right now. Just white. The archetypes that I see are tokens for Silencia, Detain, which is kind of a control-y side for Azorius, and then the Ethereal Armor, which can be played into either or. The half for what's it called? For enchantments. For each enchantment that you control, you get something, basically. And that can be played into either one, which is okay. And it's more of a control-y thing, as we'll see as we get down here. So that's good. Eyes in the Skies, I like this card. It does cost 4. It's like a bad, at worst, it's a Midnight Haunting plus with 1 extra casting cost. At worst. At the best, it is half of a Midnight Haunting, so you get a 1/1 bird and an 8/8 token from the Silencia land. So if you're playing the token archetype in this card's going to be good, because there's plenty of tokens that create, I think, 4/4s and 3/3s, and that 8/8 from the land, and that is very good if you're going to play those. That's a definite hit. Fencing Ace, it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be kind of like a Thunderwolf-ish. It's alright. It's got double strike. That's cool. It's 2 for a 2/2 basically. If they have nothing to block it, it's okay. Keening Apparition takes care of pesky enchantments. Okay sideboard card. Knightly Valor. If you're playing the enchantment deck, like the enchantment archetype, which I don't recommend. I don't think it's going to be that great. It's too slow, I think. And there's plenty of things that deal with it. I think this is going to be an okay if you play that. It does put a 2/2 knight with vigilance into play, and it does give something else 2/2 with vigilance. So if you have something out there that needs that, then it's good. And plus you get a dude, and you can populate that dude later. Anyways, martial law, pretty good. I think it's going to be okay in limited. It does cost 4. It is an enchantment, so it can get blown up. But it does detain 1 creature every turn. Kind of neat. Palisade Giant. Now that is a card. Now that card is going to be pretty strong. It definitely is a bomb in limited. I think it's gonna be stupid hard to kill. Like there's only a few things that'll kill it, like the detention sphere, and we'll see something else that might kill it. Other than that, it's strong. Phantom General, I don't really care about. It does pump your tokens, which if you're playing the complete token, just overrun, flood you deck, it's okay. It's 4 though for a 2/3. I mean, it's all right. Precinct Captain, he's okay. I don't like him all that much just because he has to actually connect with a player to put the soldier into play, which I don't see it really. But anyways, Rest in Peace, awesome sideboard card for any kind of constructed stuff. Definitely an awesome sideboard card. Like Evan Irwin said, it stops all kinds of Snapcaster shenanigans. It stops everything that has to do with that. But you have to have this in play, and you have to have it in your hand, and it doesn't do anything on its own, like in a main deck. Like if you have 60 cards, this is in your main deck, you're doing it wrong. Unless like you know for a fact that 80% or 90% of your metagame is going to be something like Dredge or something. Other than that, this is definitely just a sideboard all-star. Yeah, it's pretty good. Reborn Defenses, love this card for the token archetype, definitely. Great combat trick. For only 3, it's not bad. It takes the place of something like a Divine Verdict, I think, only costs 3. It's pretty okay. I mean, it'll block something. All your creatures can block something, and you get another dude. That's pretty good. Security Blockade, that goes in with the other enchantment things. I think it's all right. Kind of. It's meh. It's meh. I don't like it. Just because it makes you want to do something else with your land. All the other ones in this in that kind of cycle that this one has, the land cycle or whatever, all of them are pretty much better than this, except for the blue one's kind of way worse. But all of the other ones are pretty much better than this one. It only prevents 1 damage. It's just Silencia Sentry. It's fine if you like a 3/2 dude for 3. Other than that, the regeneration's kind of irrelevant. 6 to regenerate. Nah. Cellar of Songbirds. It's okay. Soul Tithe. Soul Tithe is the one that I want to talk about that can take care of things like Palisade Giant, can take care of things that are hugely problematic, can take care of things that are like intensive mana that they have to spend. There are bombs in this format, and I mean just bombs. There's so many of them, and Soul Tithe can take care of that basically because it makes them have to pay for it again if they want to keep it around. The only thing it doesn't really counter is what's his name, the 8/8 token. I really like that 8/8 token for some reason. Don't ask me why. It's just really cool. Anyways, it doesn't counter the 8/8 tokens. It doesn't counter any tokens, but it does lock down Palisade Giant. It does lock down Insperia. It does lock down all of the other huge bomby creatures that are in this set. It'll either make you sack it, or they have to keep paying for it every turn, pretty much. So I like that. Sphere of Safety, another one of those enchantment things. And if you have a lot of things like Soul Tithe, and you have a lot of things like the ones that put dudes into play, that's pretty good. I mean, because they can't attack you unless they pay X for each of the enchantments that you control. I mean, just by itself, they have to pay 1 to attack, which isn't horrible, but it costs 5. Anyways, Spired Griffin, flying 2/3 for 3. It's all right. It's a flyer. Swift Justice, I think this is going to be a pretty good combat trick, in my opinion, for limited. Pretty good combat trick. I mean, it's like a, what's it called? Kindled Fury, but better, in my opinion, just because it gives you lifelink. Kindled Fury did just make you kill that dude. That's all it did. That's all Kindled Fury was, is I block your dude, okay, now your dude is dead, my dude's fine. Now it's, your dude's dead, my dude's fine, I gain life. That's pretty good. So, Train Carcal, It's 1 for 1/1 lifelink. It's alright. It's the Nipguilian or whatever, pretty much. And Tristani's Judgment, very good card if you're playing the blue or the white-green Celestia. If you're playing that, I think this card is going to be awesome. In limited, mostly. 6 is not a bad number if you need to kill something. 6, you exile it, so they can't get it back with any kind of other things, maybe. I don't know if there is anything right now. But if they can't get it back, and you get to populate one of your tokens, you get another 3/3, you get another 8/8, or a dumb bird. I don't care. Pretty good card. So that's it for white, and next time we're going to do blue.